Hi everyone, welcome. It's Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, so it's time for Stamping with Denise. I hope everybody had a great holiday season. Happy New Year. I'm so glad to be back with you. I missed you. Before we get started, as always, there's a little bit of housekeeping. So please, if you like my video, will you share my video and comment share down in the comments? And if you do that, you'll be entered in a drawing to win the project I work on tonight. Now, if you can't share, I understand. Would you give my video some hearts? Facebook likes the hearts better than the thumbs up. It helps my video be seen in the algorithm better, so I would appreciate that. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, welcome. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, and once you do that, click the little blue bell and you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Now the winner, well, let me see, the last time we were together was right before Christmas, and I did a gift card holder. I have to tell you, I don't know where I put it. I put it someplace to keep it safe and I can't find it. But when I do, I'm going to send it to B. Williams, because I chose B's name from everybody who shared. So, and B, if I don't find it in the next couple days, I will make a new one and send it to you. So, I cleaned up. What can I say? So I hope everybody had a great holiday break. With that being said, you know that this is the start of celebration, which is the best time in the Stampin' Up! Year. There are free products that you can get by placing an order of $50 or more before shipping and tax. So for every $50 increment, you can choose a prize or a free product. Some are for $50 in product, some are for $100 because they're a little bit bigger. So if you haven't seen that brochure or the new mini catalog and you don't already have a demonstrator, let me know and I will get one out to you. Okay, with that being said, I think we're going to switch over to the my hands, and we are going to get started with we're going to get started with some brand new product from the new mini catalog. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to reach right across the camera. I rearranged some things and I realized that my foam mat was not to the right of me, it's to the left of me now. So anyway, so we are going to play. I'm going to show you a really cute little project using this Ice Cream Swirl bundle. It's got this great stamp set and it's got these great dies. The great thing when you make these, well, let me show you a couple. I've been playing around a little bit. You can either you can stamp it, or you can use the die cut to make these cuts in the cardstock. Let me show you here a little closer. So I like them both for different reasons, but I kind of think I like that better. But you know what? I think that's really cute too. So anyway, if I do that, I like to put a little bit of color on it with the blending brushes just to kind of highlight those marks. But anyway, so you can make an ice cream cone, you can make a little sundae, you could put this on your little cupcake like. This is for the cherry, the straw, the strawberry, the donut. This is for confetti to put on top of your ice cream. So we're going to do something different than either of these. These were just me playing around with it, but they're going to be similar. On this one, it's white on white, but on the underside, I use I use my blending brush and put a very light coat of gray granite ink, so that you get a little bit of definition between the two white colors, and I think it turned out well. This one I was playing around. I've got white on the background. I've got Sweet Sorbet on the top. And these were some retired sequins that we had. On this one, I use these cute little dots. These are the rainbow adhesive back dots. Look at all those fun colors. Aren't those cool? I like those a lot. I think those will, I got a couple packages of those. So anyway, you know, you can kind of do whatever you want. I'm going to leave this one out because that's probably closer to what we're going to do. This big die here cuts out the outside, so if you're stamping it, it cut out the outside. This die here makes these marks. Now what I have done is, whoops, it's starting to come apart now. I had taped these two dies together so that I knew that my placement stayed good for them, and I didn't always have to readjust it, but I think I'm going to have to fix it again. But anyway, I'm going to set this off to the side, and I think we are going to get started. So my paper, this is Crumb Cake. I've got my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine out. And I'm going to put this through just like this, okay? I want to make sure I cut this piece just a little narrower than I planned, so I want to make sure I get it on there. Okay, I'm going to put this in here and go right on through. So, I hope you've made your wish list for the new mini catalog. Because you know the order, we could start ordering last week on Thursday. So did you place your order yet? If you haven't and you want me to help you a little bit, let me know. I'll be glad to do that. Okay, I don't want this to go too far because I'm going to use that again in here. But I got to set it out of the way. Okay, then for our ice cream top, remember on this one I did white with the red on top. This time I wanted to use the color on the bottom and put the white on top to see what it looks like. So I'm going to use Early Espresso for this one right here, this die right here. And this should fit on here. It does. I know it does. I've been using 3x3 squares. There we go. Yep. And then, so this one, this is just a scrap. And I put some of our adhesive sheet on the back because it makes it so much easier than having to deal with glue, especially on these little bitty pieces. So we're going to pull, you know what, before we do that, so that maybe I can die cut this all at once, I'm also going to do the cherry that's going to be on top of our ice cream here. Whoops, our ice cream cone. So let me do that. I'm going to use some Memento black ink. And we're going to stamp a cherry. Oops, nope. Much better. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and color it with blends because it's just easier to color it before I die cut it out. So what I've used, I pulled out the cherry cobbler blends and then the dark sweet sorbet. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. I am going to take the dark cherry cobbler and just kind of highlight along this edge. And actually, considering that this part's going to be tucked in, it's probably not even going to be seen that much. Okay, then I'm going to take what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the dark sweet sorbet, and I'm just going to give this a little bit of color up here. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bigger than I want it, and you'll see why. I'm going to take the light cherry cobbler, so it's kind of the medium tone of the three. And I'm going to kind of fill in the rest. And I want to blend in with the edge of that sweet sorbet so it's not a delineated edge. And if I don't want that much light, I can even go over it a little bit more and make it a little smaller. So I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, let's get it, hold on. Get it to focus here. Let's see. There you go. I kind of like that highlight there. Oh, and I need something for the stem. I'm going to use my light pecan pie here and just do this. There we go. And my die for that is right here. Okay. So we're going to pull the machine over one more time and do the rest of the die cutting. I don't know why I didn't bring the small machine over. I just didn't. Let me get it up there. Okay. So this can go right here. Our chocolate, that's dark chocolate too, yes. That looks really good. And I'm gonna put the cherry right there. I wanna make sure I get it centered. Hold on, I gotta stand up to make sure I get it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put the top on. There we go. Whoops, my ice cream might have slid my die. Shoot. Yeah, that slid. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna have to, did my cherry turned out okay? And my ice cream turned out okay. So I gotta go get another piece of espresso. Put this one over here. Where'd my cherry die? I'm always worried about losing these little bitty dies. Okay, I can get rid of all of this stuff. So hold on here. I gotta go get another piece of early espresso. Okay, now we're good to go here. I won't have any trouble making that one work. Okay. And you know what? I'm just going to do this off to the side here. You guys know how to do this. Okay. And there's our chocolate. Yay. We're done die cutting. Okay, so back to our cone. You can see that when I ran it through the die, there's a little score line already there. And so that's where I'm going to fold it. Now, if you wanted to put this on the front of a card, let me show you this one I made. Like this. You can just use one side of your card of this. You know, cut it off here. You know, you could stamp it twice or whatever, or you could run it back through with this die cut in there. And then, you know, just cut that in half because you only need one to make this card. And if you make a card using this, just note that your ice cream isn't too tall. Mine was too tall, so I had to put it at an angle. So it's not the way I intended it to work out, but I thought it was kind of cute anyway. Okay. Where's my bone folder? There's that. Perfect. Now let me get my piece of paper, my scrap paper. I'm going to pull out my pecan pie. Get my blending brush here. This is the one I use for neutrals, but it was next to the orange and the green, so it picked up a little color from there. Remember, you start off your project and then you work onto your project, because you don't want any big pieces of, big ink blobs on it. So, there we go. And I think that this little card would make a really cute tag on a gift if you wanted it to. Okay. Just my thought. Now, I am going to put the white on the early espresso. And when I put this on, this adhesive back on, it was 2 pieces, so I know that there's a score line. There it is, right there. For half part of that to come off. And then I gotta pick this up here. Take the rest of this off. Just be careful, don't distort it too much. If you pull it too hard, you will kind of distort it. Okay, I'm gonna use my, oopsie. I bent it just a little bit, but I think it's gonna be okay. What I think would be really cute too, if you, hold on, this is all sticky on the back. I need a better place to hold it. A more secure place. There we are. Okay. There we go. This just is so much easier than trying to deal with glue. Okay. I think we are going to go ahead and use the Tombow glue to put this on here. Now I know this is working because I got it, whoops, it's gonna be a lot. I'm not putting any more glue out, I'm just moving around what I have. And I've picked up a glob here. Let me, hold on. Let me blot some of this off of here. That's a good thing that you can do if you get too much of the Tombow glue on, is just kind of dab some of it off. Now I took too much off. Even someone that's been using this a long time, you can still do that. So I'm gonna put that right on there. Now there you go. One thing I wanted to show you on this card, and I don't know if you can see it, on the white, I put Winkestella all over this white here, and it's just not showing up. There's a little bit of it. See, yeah, there we go. You can kind of see it now. So that's something you could do. Stampin' Up's had some great papers in the past that would be good for that too, if you have any of those retired ones. Oh, almost forgot to put my little cherry in. Let me put him in here. I love this little cherry. I think it just adds a little bit of personality. Okay, now we're going to use some Baker's Twine. This is a 3-color pack. I think this is Balmy Blue, Lemon Lolly, and Flirty Flamingo. So I don't know if who this is going to. I think though I'm going to use the Balmy Blue on this. Let's pull some of that out of there. And we are going to wrap this around here a couple of times. Let's see. 1, 2. 2. Well, you know what? I got enough there. I'm going to wrap it around another time. Doesn't really make any difference. You can do it however you want. Normally I don't cut it off. I don't know why I did. So I normally would have just wrapped it around twice and then cut it loose from the spool. It just prevents excess waste. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Some days I can just do them perfectly. Some days I have to kind of struggle with them. But so there's that. Okay, now we want to put some, we got two things to do. We got to put some embellishments on. We're going to put some words on. So let's pull these rainbow back adhesive dots over. So I'm going to put two large ones. I liked this arrangement. I thought this worked nicely. So I think I'm going to take this large one. And let's use this one here. And you know, these colors all go well together, so. And let's see, we'll use this little one here. Now I'm going to put this one down here because I want to put this little one up here. They're different colors, but they kind of look close. And let's see, let's use this one here. You know what? Actually, I changed my mind. I don't want this one on here at all. I want a different color. I'm going to put a blue one on. I think blue looks better. There we go. Yep. That's nice. Okay. Don't be afraid to use your embellishments. It's what they're for. Okay, let's get a little foam mat because, you know, we're stamping with photopolymer. We're going to put some words on. Today we're going to do, where's my other stamp? Oh, here it is. We're going to do Yum Yum, which if you look at the stamp backwards, it looks like it says moi, moi. But anyway, it's Yum Yum. So I'm going to stamp this over here, kind of in the corner. I'm going to stamp one more in case I need it. Perfect. Okay. I need to get my mini dimensionals out. Let's see, where are they at? Here they are. Get that out of the way. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to just cut this up. Nothing fancy. I'm going to just cut these into little squares. Just cut that right down the middle. Yeah, don't forget you can do that. You can cut up your sentiments and it gives it kind of a different look. I'll show you what I'm going to do with these. So I'm going to put some of these on the back here. Whoops. Okay. Take the backings off. And we're going to kind of put these askew on the ice cream cone. I think I'm going to put one like right about here. These are also something you could use if you made a mistake and you wanted to cover it up. And I'm going to put this one, maybe like about like that. Look at that. Yum, yum. And there we go. Look at that cute little card. Like I said, I think this would make a cute gift tag for a gift. You could punch a little hole here and use some baker's twine, or you could just make the front part of this and attach it to the gift. This could be your to and from on there. There's a lot of possibilities. And like I said, don't forget you can put it on the front of your card too. So, I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. I will see you next week with another fun project using my new Stampin' Up! Product. Everybody take care and have a great week. Bye now.